Hi guys, welcome again to Sunil Engineering Academy YouTube channel. If you are visiting for the first time this channel, please subscribe, and a complete quantitative aptitude series has been running in our channel, and make sure that you don't miss even a single notification. Please click the bell icon, and we have started the most important topic of the competitive examinations in quantitative aptitude, that is percentage. And this video is going to be very important for those who are preparing for competitive examinations. In the last video, we have discussed about what is percentage and how to write the mathematical notation of percentages, and some of the how to convert a fraction into percentage or from percentage into fraction. In this video, we are going to discuss about some the most important percentage and fraction comparisons or conversion of percentage into fraction and fractions into percentages. Those who are going to be discussed in this video are very important. Make sure that you are ready with some pen and paper to note down those important concepts. First of all, let me convert some important fractions into percentages. In the previous video, we have discussed how to convert a fraction into percentage. To convert a fraction called a by b into percentage, just multiple that fraction with 100. Now that is become a by b into 100. That is the process to convert fractions into percentages. In this video, let us discuss about some the most important fractions and their percentage conversions. First of all, if you take the fraction 1 by 1, that is nothing but 100%. If you take the fraction 1 by 2, that is 50%. If you take the value 1 by 3, that is 33 1 by 3%, or we can take as 33.33% if we need to write in terms of decimals. Next one, 1 by 4, 1 upon 4, that is 25%. 1 upon 5, that is 20%. 1 upon 6, the most important fraction, that is 1 upon 6, 16 2 by 3%, or we can take it as 16.6666 and so on, or we can take the approximate value of 6.67% when it is required, 16.67%. And the next one, 1 by 7, 1 by 7 is nothing but 14 2 by 7%, or we can take as 14.2857%. 14.2857%. I am going to give you the both fractional percentage and the decimal percentage when it is required. 1 by 8, 1 upon 8 is nothing but 12.5%, or we can take as 12.5%. If we talk about 1 by 9 or 1 upon 9, that is 11 1 by 9%, or we can take as 11.11%. If you take 1 by 10, that is 10%. If you take 1 upon 11, that is 9 1 by 11%, or we can take it as 9.09%. 1 by 12, that is 8 1 by 3%, or we can take as 8.33%. 1 by 13, 1 by 13, that is 7 9 by 13%, 7 9 by 13%. And the decimal values of 1 by 13 and some other fractions are not going to be used often in the examination. So just remember the fraction which are very important, that is 1 upon 3, 1 upon 7, 1 upon 8 and so on. The value of 1 upon 14 is equal to 7 1 by 7%, 7 1 by 7%, or we can take as 7.14287, 7.14287%. The value of 1 upon 15, 1 upon 15 is 6 2 by 3%, or we can take as 6.666 and so on, or 6.67% when rounded up to the two decimal places. Please note down all these things. Please note down. These are going to be very crucial key points in percentage, profit loss, as well as in compound interest. Okay, don't neglect them. If you take the 1 by 16, 1 by 16, 6, 1 by 4% or 6.25%, 1 by 17, 5, 15, 5, 15 by 17%, 1 upon 18, 5, 5 by 9%, 1 upon 19, 5, 5 upon 19%, 1 upon 20 is going to be 5%, and 1 upon 25 is nothing but 4%. These all are the most important fraction and their percentage conversions. Please note down all these things. Please note down. Don't skip the video. This video is going to be very crucial for you in terms of percentage, profit loss, and these fractions and percentage conversions are going to be used not only in percentage but in profit loss, simple interest, in compound interest also. And there are some scope for these fractions in the mensuration also. So please don't skip the video and make sure that you are writing down all these fractions. Okay, these are all very important. This class is going to be very important for you. Okay, having discussed about all these fractions, just let me discuss about some of the very important fraction in these fractions. If you take, we know that 1 upon 4 is equal to 25%. Okay, if we need the value of 3 by 4 into, if we need to convert the fraction 3 upon 4 into percentage, then how to do that? We know that the value of 1/4, 3/4 is nothing but 3 times of the fraction 1 by 4. 3/4 is nothing but the 3 times of the 1 by 4. 1 by 4 is nothing but 25%, and 3 times of 25 is equal to 75%. We know that the value of 1 upon 5, that is 20%. If we need to calculate the value of 3 upon 5, that is nothing but 3 times of the, that is nothing but 3 times of the 1/5. 1 upon 5 is nothing but 20%. 3 times of the 20% is going to be 60%. Now we can say that the value, percentage value of the fraction 3 upon 5 is 60%. If we need to write the percentage value of 4 upon 5, that is nothing but 4 times of the 1/5. 1 upon 5 is nothing but 20%, and 4 times of the 20% is going to be 80%. Now we can conclude that the percentage value of fraction 4 upon 5 is nothing but 80%. Okay, I hope you are following and you are able to understand me what I am saying. Next one, another important conversion, that is 1 upon 7. 1 upon 7 is equal to 14.2/7%. In the same way, it is equal to 14.2857%. 1 upon 7 is equal to 14.2/7%, and when it is written in the form of decimals, it is equal to 14.2857%. Okay, if we need the value of 2 upon 7, it is nothing but 2 times of the 1 upon 7. Then the value can be 2 times of the 14.2/7. That is nothing but 28.4/7. Or if you need to write the decimal representation of this percentage, then just observe here, there is a cyclicity in the decimal representation of 1 by 7 in terms of percentage. We need 2 upon 7. 2 upon 7. We know that the value of 1 upon 7 is 14.2857. 14.2857. 2 times of the 14. We need 2 upon 7. When we need 2 upon 7, just double the value of 1 upon 7. That is 14 2s are 28. 28. Then what is going to be the decimal part? Here we got 28. Just repeat the 4 digits as given in the previous expression. That is 57 and then 14% and then 14%. If we need 3 upon 7, if we need 3 upon 7, that is nothing but 3 times of the 1 upon 7. 1 upon 7 is equal to 14.2857. 3 times of the 14. 3 times of the 14 is equal to 42. Just write down that 42. Take the cyclicity. After 42, we are going to write 8, 5, 7, 1, 1. 8, 5, 7 and 1. If you need to calculate the value of 4 by 7 in terms of percentage, 1 upon 7 is equal to 14.2857. 4 times of 14 is 556. Take the value, nearest value, that is 57, and write the cyclicity, that is 1428. 1428. If you need to calculate the value of 5 upon 7, take the 5 times of the 14, that is 70. Take the nearest value 7. It is starting with 7. Just take 2 decimals, that is 71.4285. 4285. Have you observed a cyclicity here? Have you observed a cyclicity in the values of 1 upon 7? If we need to calculate the value of 6 upon 7, 6 upon 7, it is going to be 6 times of the 1 upon 7. 6 times of 14 is 84. Take the value of 85 here, 85, and write the decimals as the cyclicity, that is 7142. 7142. This is the cyclicity of, and one special characteristics of, a fraction 1 upon 7. Okay, have you observed a cyclicity here? Now you are very comfortable in writing the, if we are given with 85.7142%, we can easily say that is the value of 85.7142% is equal to 6 upon 7. 6 upon 7. Or else, if you are not comfortable with the 1 upon 7, then converting this percentage into fraction could be very hard, very cumbersome. Okay, just note down the fraction cyclicity of 1 upon 7. And another important and this kind of ratio, this kind of percentage fraction is 1 upon 9. When a 1 upon 9 converted into percentage, it is nothing but 11 1 by 9%, or we can write it as 11.11%. 1 upon 9 is 11.11%. If we need the value of 2 upon 9, if we need the value of 2 upon 9, it is going to be 2 times of the 1 upon 9. 2 times of the 1 upon 9. We know the value of 1 upon 9 as 11. 2 times of the 11, 1 by 9%. That is 22 2 by 9%. Or we can take the decimal representation of percentage as 2 times of the 11.11, that is nothing but 22.22%. If we need to calculate the value of 3 upon 9, it is going to be 33 3 by 9, or we can take 33 1 by 3%, 33 1 by 3%, or we can take the decimal representation of 33.33%. If we need the value of 4 upon 9, it is going to be 44 4 by 9%, or 44.44%. If we need the value of 8 upon 9, the value could be 88 8 upon 9%, or 88.88%. 88.88%. Have you observed another cyclicity here? There is a cyclicity here on the percentage conversion of the fraction 1 with denominator 9. Okay, if you talk about the denominator 11, that is 1 upon 11. The value of 1 upon 11 is 9 1 by 11%, or we can take the decimal representation as 9.09%. If you need to calculate the value of 2 upon 11, 2 upon 11, that is going to be 2 times, that is 9 to 18, 2 by 11%, or we can take the 2 times of 9.09%, that is 18.18%, 18.18%. Or if you need to take the value of 3 upon 11, 3 times of 9 is 27, 3 by 11%, or we can take it as 27.27%. If we need to calculate 4 upon 11, we can write that as 36, 4 by 11%, or 36.36%, 36.36%. If we need to calculate the value of 10 by 11 in terms of percentage, if we need to convert the fraction 10 by 11 into percentage, the value is going to be 90.90%, 90.90%, or we can write it as 90 10 by 11%, 90 10 by 11%. Have you observed another cyclicity here? These are all very important percentage conversions. Please note down all these things. Don't skip the video. Please share the video and like the video. Another important percentage conversion is 1 upon 14. The percentage conversion of 1 upon 14 is 7 1 by 7%, or 7.142857%. Observe another cyclicity here. If we need to calculate the value of 2 upon 14, that can be written as 14 2 upon 7%, or take the 2 times of 7, that is 14. Take the 4 decimal places which are beside 14, that is 2857%. If we need to calculate the value of 4 upon 14, just multiple that 7 with 4, that is 28. Take the 4 decimal places which are after 28, that is 5771, 5714, 5714, and so on. Okay, have you observed the patterns of 1 upon 7, 1 upon 14, 1 upon 9, and 1 upon 11? Please note down. These are very important percentage conversions. Okay. Now discuss about more and more important conversions. Okay. If we are with 233.33%, here the value, the decimal representation 233.33 is given in terms of percentage. If we need to convert that percentage into fraction, then take 233.33 as 200% plus 33.33%. 200%. How we are going to write 200%? 200% is written as it is reading, as it read 200%. That is nothing but 2. So the fractional representation of 200% is 2, and 33.33 is nothing but 1 by 3. So the fractional value of 233.33% is going to be 2 3s are 6 plus 1, that is 7 upon 3. If you are with 116.66%, it is to be converted into fraction. Observe it is as 100% plus 16.66%. 100%, for 100% we can take 1, and for 16.66% we can take 1 upon 6. That is going to be 6 plus 1, that is 7 upon 6. That is the fraction representation of the percentage 116.66%. If we need to convert 345.45 into fraction, take a split it as 300% plus 45.45%. 300 for 300% we can take it as 3, for 45.45. This is nothing but 5 times of the 9.09. Have you observed one thing? 5 times of 9.09. 9.09 can be represented as 1 upon 11. 1 upon 11. So 5 times of 1 upon 11 is nothing but 5 upon 11. Then the fractional value would be 13 times of 3, that's 33, plus 5, 38 by 11. 38 upon 11. If we need to convert 412.5, take it as 400% plus 12.5%. For 400% we can take it as 4. For 12.5% it is nothing but 1 by 8. That is nothing but 33 by 8%. 33 by 8%. Very important fractions. These all are very important fractions. Please note down these things. In the same way, if you are given with some other fraction, that is 7 upon 4. If we have a fraction here, that is 7 upon 4. To convert that 7 upon 4 into percentage, we can write that 7 upon 4 as 1/3 upon 4 or 2 minus 1 upon 4. We can take that 7 upon 4 as 1/3 upon 4 or 2 minus 1 upon 4. 1 is nothing but 100%, plus 3 upon 4 is 3 times of the 1 upon 4. 1 upon 4 is 25%. 3 times of 25% is nothing but 75%. So addition of 100% and 75% is going to be 175%. Or the same 7 upon 4 can be written as 2 minus 1 upon 4. For 2 we can take 200% minus 1 upon 4 is 25%. 200 minus 25 is equal to 175%. 175%. If we need to convert that 8 by 3 into percentage, then we can write that 8 by 3 as 2 upon 3. For 2 we can take 200% plus 2 upon 3 is nothing but 66.67%. Now the percentage representation of 8 upon 3 is going to be 266.67%. Okay. If we need to write 10 upon 9, we can take it as 1 upon 9. 1 upon 9. 1 is going to be 100% plus 1 upon 9 is going to be 11.11%. Then the percentage representation of 10 upon 9 is going to be 111.11. If we need to convert 29 upon 3, that can be written as 9 by 3%. 9 is 900% and 2 upon 3 is 66.67%. That is equal to 966.67%. Or we can take the same 29 upon 3 as 10 minus 1 upon 3. 10 minus 1 upon 3. For 10 it is going to be 1000% plus minus 1 upon 3 is 33.33%. Now the percentage value of 29 upon 3 is going to be 966.67%. We can write 29 upon 3 as 9 by 3 or 10 minus 1 upon 3. Okay. These all are very important percentage to fraction or fraction to percentage conversions. I hope you noted all these in your notebooks and be prepared for the questions that are going to be solved in our percentage sessions. And in the next video we are going to start the percentage questions, and the questions are going to be very good. I have collected the best questions for any examination. You are going to get some good stuff. Please wait for that for the next video, and please subscribe the channel and like the video and share to your friends also. that can encourage me to do more videos. Let's meet in the next video. Thank you.